Hi guys, this is Nicole, and this is April. Just want to mention you're gonna hear this kind of barking sound in the background. That's Tinky. She is a 12-year-old Yorkie with severe trachea issues. Anyways, April was found about maybe 7 months ago roaming the streets in the middle of the night. My client had actually been able to contact the owner. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna tell you the story. Contact the owner, and they didn't want her. She had like open crevice wounds in her teeth, and she ended up having to get all her teeth removed. Now, the reason why I'm drying her like this is when I first started grooming her after Diane adopted her, we found out that she has dryer seizures. Now, you should look up what dryer seizures are, but basically this happens typically to elderly dogs when they're blow dried, and they start barking and they lose ability or depth of where they are or what they're doing. Now, I would say for dogs that have dryer seizures, the best alternative or a best way of trying to avoid these dryer seizures is blow drying them with a stand dryer like I am, the XPOWER. Now, most of the dogs like this, I like to dry in the lap so they feel comfortable. I want to try to avoid as much chance of having a dryer seizure as possible. And then honestly with this, it does a better look with a fluff dry, as you can tell. I'm using a Christensen Mark 8 brush, and we're just gonna carefully and progressively make this stronger. Now, even though she's had such a poor life, Diane and her husband have done leaps and bounds for medical costs for April in order to have a quality of life at her age. And she's very sweet. She actually learned her name April pretty well. When the owners that dumped her told her name, she didn't even know her name. So it's just really sad to see the 14 years of life that April had experienced was obviously not with love and care. Like the level of neglect that I seen with the dental infections, like in her gums, she had a hole from one side of her gum till the other. It was absolutely disgusting, but the vet had to stabilize her enough for her to be able to survive surgery to remove all her teeth. But as you see right now, she's very comfortable in my lap, just getting blow dried. And as long as I can fit them in my lap, I prefer the ones that are really scared of blow dryers just to be blow dried this way. And it helps avoid any stress, because you know, when these dogs have these dryer seizures, depending on how severe they are, they could die. They could have a heart attack. So I have another dog named Koda that has been having dryer seizures, what I think are dryer seizures, and she's bigger. So if anybody has any suggestions on how to avoid having those dryer seizures, she actually has no eyes. They were removed for medical reasons. So I'm thinking that's probably a reason why she is having the seizures now, because I think she's losing coordination of the sound in the bathtub. Huh, April. So I also included on April's coat Zoom Mousse from Artero. I just feel like it gives a little bit more volume for these senior dogs that often lose their volume as they age. This is just going to be very calm, sweet, gentle strokes. There we go, April. See how calm she looks and feels? Huh, baby girl. Yeah, are you awake now? Hi. Hi. How are you? What? How are you? And then we're just going to move around as she feels comfortable. April is really well taken care of now. And actually her mom just contacted me apologizing for not brushing her. But literally April has no mats. Those are like the good owners that like think Diana just had a major surgery on her shoulder and arm. But like she literally has no knots at all. Huh, April. So we're gonna keep on going until she's completely dry. But as you can tell, she's not uncomfortable. Okay, April, let me move you to this side, baby girl. I like this XPOWER stand dryer. I've had it for, I think, going on 3 years now, and it has done me very well. Huh. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going, baby girl. Yeah, there we go. You just gotta be gentle with the seniors, you know. They have arthritis and hard for them to move sometimes. A lot of groomers don't take on seniors because they do take a lot more time. But I don't know. I feel like just because they're old doesn't mean that they can't look beautiful. What do you think, Abby? Abby is, I don't know if you see her. She's a German Shepherd Corgi mix. This is April's other sister. And she's very cute. She's actually the dog that's on my logo on this YouTube channel. I told the person who created my logo to pick whatever dog, and he thought because she smiles so much that she was the cutest one. So, huh, baby girl. Huh, baby girl. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do the booty. And the back leg. So I'll just prop her up a little bit here. There we go. Kind of looking through there. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, and then we're just gonna slowly do this back leg. And we want to make sure that we are just gently raising it as like she was running. You don't want to put her in any weird angles because it might hurt her, or maybe she might start limping later. Huh. There we go. There we go. You're such a good girl. Yeah. You're such a good girl. Okay. Now we're going to flop her onto this side. And we're going to do the other leg. And the underbelly. There we go. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. There we go. Look at how beautiful this is. Just gently. You're going to gently hold her. It's okay. You're alright. Such a good girl. Good job, April. Good job. There we go, April. You did so good. You did so good. Good job, April. Let me just do the back legs. And then I'm gonna hold her just like the other leg. So we have a little bit of the belly. I hold her like this. And we'll gently do the belly. You might not be able to see her total, but there we go. Good girl. So now we're going to start in the neck area. There we go. Sorry, you might hear messages all day. I'm in a rescue. And at all times we are trying to pull animals that are high risk from shelters. Right now we have a golden retriever that's substantially emaciated that we're trying to pull right now. So you just like, I don't know, it's just crazy. Like I have 5 animals, I have 6 animals. I have 5 dogs and 1 cat, and I take exceptional care of all of them, medical needs, and you know, living comfortably. And I just cannot believe that people look at animals and treat them the way they do. Like for April example, like how can you leave this beautiful little dog, this sweet little girl, in the middle of the night in Coyote Alley to fend for herself, blind, so sick with a tooth infection, and like be able to sleep at night? I just don't understand it. I think that's partially why I became a dog groomer after college, is because like animals are such pure souls. They just love you so unconditionally. And you know what? There's not a lot of things, or not a lot of beings in the world that will do that for you and love you for all your flaws and are always happy to see you. You know? It's just crazy. So we're gonna do this side, April. I'm gonna try to do this leg here if I can. She has arthritis in the front leg, so it is a lot harder for me to do this for her. I only do it short spurts. Ha! What? Oops. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You're such a good girl. So basically we just have the front legs and a part of the ear and the face to dry, and then she will be good to go for a haircut. Yeah, you will. Yeah, so I might have an unorthodox way of drying dogs, but in my years of grooming, I noticed the dogs that do have the dryer seizures, if I groom them in my lap with this stand dryer, or even if you don't have a stand dryer, like a regular blow dryer that you hold on with your neck with no heat, will substantially decrease or eliminate the occurrences of these dryer seizures. If you can tell, I don't know if you can tell from my videos, but my K9 and my Easy Dry force dryer have a completely different like level of sound than this XPOWER stand dryer, and it has to be the sound. And the sound and accumulation of them being like in tub and it hitting the metal, I think that's what discombobulates them. What do you think, April? I really like this this Zoom Artero. My friend Sheridan recommended it. She's a mobile groomer in LA County, and I love it. Look at that. Look at that. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, good girl. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. You want to make sure there's no knots. You always use a comb to make no knots. Whoop. And as you can tell with her coughing, she has first stage heart murmur. Obviously from all the years of not being taken care of and getting medication for it. It's just such a bummer. Because you're such a beautiful, sweet girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes. Yes. And I try to switch from the face to the chest, just because I don't want that her suffocating from all the air hitting her, you know. Okay, let's check you out, girlfriend. Let's see if there's any spots that need to be addressed. Let's see. Good girl. And look at that. Say hi, April. She said, I'm all done and I didn't have a dryer seizure. Well, thank you guys so much. It took us 18 minutes and some seconds. Typically, if I use a force dryer, they would probably be 5 or 6 seconds, but I feel like it's exponentially important to take the extra time to ensure that they don't have these dryer seizures. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Bye.